Okay guys, here it is. The entirety of Enzo Maresca's press conference ahead of the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match. And I swear, it's a lot of heat. First, about the center back position. Maresca said, "We build attacks with Levy in the middle. Tosin is the only one who can play that role well. Hato? He's a center back, but he never played in the center last season. So basically, if Levy is out, Tosin is key. And Maresca has already given the club a strong signal. I need a new center back." Just imagine, guys. Last season, 64 games, Levy and Tosin were always in this vital role. The rest was just adaptation. Can you imagine how vulnerable they would be if even one of them got injured? Next, about the opponent. Maresca said, "Crystal Palace are really tough. They beat two of the best teams in England in the last 10-15 years in the final." Wow, this coach isn't just preparing tactics, but has already given warnings so fans won't be surprised if the match is tight. Now, regarding injuries, Benoit and Romeo are making their comebacks. Trev is fine. Fofana? He could be available, we'll see. Then there were moments of optimism too. Maresca said, "We're a better team than we were a year ago. The first season was great. Now it's the new season, we'll see. This means the team chemistry is formed. It's just a matter of squad depth." Oh yeah, Maresca also briefly spoke about the squad in general. He said, "Our squad is fantastic. I'm happy with what we have. But if the transfer window is still open, anything can happen." Now that's diplomatic transfer code language. And finally, regarding Colwell's injury, we're trying to find an internal solution, but I think we need a center back. Clearly, he's asking for more ammunition. So, in your opinion, for Sunday's match against Crystal Palace, who would be suitable to start at center back? Tosin? Hato? Or are there other options you want to try? I'm just afraid that Chelsea fans suddenly get an unpleasant surprise. Drop your opinion in the comments column so we can have a healthy debate here.
Guys, the Premier League is back, and Chelsea are ready to battle Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. But here's the plot twist. João Pedro will be the main striker in the opening match. So, it's not Jackson or Delap who's starting? Nope. Enzo Maresca seems settled with a 4-2-3-1 formation and João Pedro up front. Chelsea's predicted formation? Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, who conceded just one goal against AC Milan in preseason. Center back, Tosin Adarabioyo with Trevoh Chalobah. Fullback, Reece James on the right, Marco Cucurella on the left, and yes, they're allowed to advance to support the attack whenever they get the chance. Defensive backup, Joel Hato is ready to step in if anyone drops. In the middle, there's Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. This duo will be a wall and a mastermind in distributing the ball. Up front, the deadly trio of Jamie Gittins, Cole Palmer, and Pedro Neto. Forward? Yes, João Pedro. He's already on fire after hitting the ground running in preseason, including Chelsea's 4-1 thrashing of Milan. His target is clear. His first Premier League goal at Stamford Bridge, and he'll make a quick dent. The fans are in love. Substitutes? Liam Delap is ready to come on if Pedro needs a breather. Plus, Estefo, Tyreek George, and Dario Essigo are waiting to show their skills in the second half. This match also marked the Premier League debuts for several new Chelsea players, and Maresca himself said that having players who have played in England is a huge advantage for adaptation. Some interesting facts before the match. Chelsea won 4-1 against Milan in their final preseason match. Crystal Palace are no easy opponent, having just lifted their second trophy after defeating Liverpool in the Community Shield. But playing at home and with their players in hot form, they have a great chance of winning. This match will also be the first test of the chemistry of Chelsea's new attack line. So guys, do you think Maresca's decision to start João Pedro was a brilliant move or a gamble in the opening match? Leave your thoughts in the comments section and we'll have a lively debate there.
Bro, are you ready? Any hot news? Marc Cucurella has officially signed a new contract at Chelsea. According to Fabrizio Romano, it's signed and sealed. So, for those worried about him leaving, don't worry, he's still very much in the game. Chelsea is clearly sending a signal. We believe in Cucurella. Moreover, his performance last season was quite helpful in defense, even though he received a lot of criticism when he first arrived. Yes, before they said he was just expensive, but now, prove it on the pitch. I see this as a safe move to maintain squad depth, especially with this season's incredibly busy schedule. But, do you agree that Cucurella really deserves a new contract? Leave your thoughts in the comments so we can have a light debate.
Bro, this is huge news from Cobham. Bayern Munich has officially opened talks with Chelsea to sign Christopher Nkunku, and this isn't just a rumor. According to Jacobs and Fabrizio Romano, this has been part of Chelsea's crazy plan since July. The plan? Nkunku out, Jackson out, then Xavi Simons in, and Garnacho in. Crazy, right? Chelsea really wants to completely overhaul their front line. Now, for this deal with Bayern, Chelsea is adamant it has to be a permanent deal, no loan deals. Nkunku himself, he's very open to joining Bayern. In fact, initial talks reportedly sparked when Al Nassr asked about Koeman. Imagine Nkunku in the Bundesliga again, against Dortmund, playing at the Allianz Arena. Wow. But remember, if Nkunku leaves, that means Chelsea can immediately step on the gas for ex-Xavi Simons, who is currently in a wait-and-see mode awaiting official news. The question is, do you agree with Nkunku being released? Because on the one hand, he's a creative player who can create chances from anywhere, but on the other hand, he was plagued by injuries last season. Yeah, from a business perspective, it makes sense. Sell Nkunku, bring in Xavi and Garnacho. That's a real upgrade in age and speed. So are you on Nkunku stay or Nkunku buy? Let us know in the comments so we can have a lively debate here.
Bro, hot news. Chelsea just rejected Borussia Dortmund's offer for Carney Chukwuemeka. The amount? £17.25 million plus a loan with an obligation to buy. Gosh, it sounds like you're picking up a bargain at a midnight sale. Fabrizio Romano even called this offer insulting, aka rude, bro. Chelsea is clearly not happy with the proposal, especially since it's not an outright purchase. Chelsea wants Carney to leave on a permanent transfer and for a reasonable price. Furthermore, reportedly other clubs are also eyeing him, offering him a full buyout, not just a loan. A little context, Carney is only 20 years old. A young midfielder who, if he stays injury-free, has great potential. He had some good moments last season, and Chelsea fans believe he could be a future asset. So, it's understandable if the club feels Dortmund's offer is like trying to push the accelerator, but failing to do so. For Enzo Maresca and the team, Chelsea have already stated that they want to be more cautious with young players this season. They don't want to repeat the mistakes of selling cheaply in recent years. Now we just have to wait and see. Will Dortmund come back with a more reasonable offer, or will Chelsea keep their guard up? If you were Chelsea, £17 million plus obligation to buy, would you let Carney go or keep him? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to know, sell or keep.